So what an amazing darshan live from KAILASA, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, gracing all of us in the form of Gajamukha Anugraha Murti, showering his blessings and boons, giving initiation, most importantly, the Shiva Diksha level 1 initiation being given to all the disciples, devotees, the participants of the Paramashivoham level 1, level 2, and level 3. So immediately after this powerful darshan, it is time for us to enter into power manifestation session. This in fact is the best time to manifest powers, because immediately after the darshan and after receiving the initiation, when our entire system is brimming and overflowing with that energy of Shaktipada from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, when we manifest powers immediately after that, this whole energy becomes more grounded, becomes more permanent in our system, so that we can radiate it for a long period of time. So without further ado, let us now enter into the power manifestation round. Today we are manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. Yes, this power of consciousness over matter we are manifesting mostly with the what the power we are manifesting is mostly moving the coconut in our hand in various ways. If you don't have a coconut, you can also use any other round object, preferably can be an orange, a lemon, or anything. So in this round, we are going to manifest the power of moving the coconut on your hand with your eyes closed. So in this round, you are not going to look at the coconut with your two physical eyes. Only through the power of the third eye alone, you're going to move it. Okay. Before we enter into the power manifestation round, let us have a look at the Shastra Pramana, which is the scriptural evidence of this power. All these powers they are revealed directly by Paramashiva himself in Vedas and Agamas, which are the source scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. And the scriptural reference to these powers gives them the primary legitimacy coming directly from the Shastras, from the source scriptures, directly from Paramashiva himself. So the Shastra Pramana for this power of consciousness over matter comes from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Dharana 95, Sutra 120. The verse goes as Kvachit vastuni vinyasya shanai drishti nivartayet tajnanam chitta sahitam devi shunyalayo bhavet. Translation: Bhagavan Paramashiva says, having fixed one's eyes on a particular object, that is Vastu, one should slowly withdraw the sight from that object as well as slowly eliminate the knowledge of that object along with the thought and impressions of it. Then, O Devi, one abides in Shunya, that is Sa Anya, the state where there is nothing other than this exists, that is Sa Anya, which is the state of all-inclusiveness or infinity. So this is the Shastra Pramana. It gives the context, the powerful cognition from which this power is manifested, and also guides us on how to manifest this power. Here Paramashiva himself is guiding us on how to manifest the power of consciousness over matter. So now let us prepare ourselves to manifest this power. Sit cross-legged on the floor or on the chair with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Visualize Paramashiva has come down as Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva from KAILASA. Remember Paramashiva in your third eye. So you're going to visualize Swamiji in your third eye to connect with him from the space of oneness. Now sit with this powerful cognition and meditate on it. Think intensely that you are Nithyananda Paramashivam. Anything else you think as your identity is delusion. So just drop it. You are Nithyananda Paramashiva. Nithyananda Paramashiva. Holding the space of absolute unclutching to experience the state of Paramashiva. Complete completion to experience the space of Paramashiva. Oneness to experience his powers of Paramashiva. Intensely vibrating in Ajapa Japa of Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and deep feeling connection with Bhagavan to experience the being of Paramashiva. Meanwhile, also turn on the video recording through the timestamp application. Make sure the timestamp is visible on the screen on your mobile phones. Now keep your palm absolutely flat in front of you, horizontally, and place the coconut on your palm. And place it in such a way that the pointy end is away from you. Coconut has a pointy end. Make sure that pointy end is facing away from you when you place it on your palm, like this. Now close your eyes. It's better that you use a blindfold because you're not going to use your two physical eyes in this power manifestation round. So best option, use a blindfold. Close your eyes completely. If you don't have a blindfold or a cloth to cover your eyes properly, then at least close your eyes and make sure you keep your eyes closed while manifesting this power. So now, make sure you are tying the eye band around your eyes, closing your eyes, and keeping the coconut on your palm with the pointy end away. So we will be playing the Mahavakya, and along with that audio, chant the Mahavakya, connect with Swamiji, invoke that space of oneness, and from that space of oneness, make a strong declaration with your will consciously for the coconut to move. And hold that space for the coconut to move while chanting the Mahavakya. And with the help of your third eye, connect with the coconut, because your two physical eyes will be closed. So through the third eye, bring your awareness first to the third eye, and then from the third eye, look at the coconut. All right, so let's now start. Let's now begin this power manifestation round. We will be playing the Mahavakya, chant the Mahavakya, and let's begin.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham
Yes. Now relax. You can open your blindfolds, remove your eye bands, open your eyes. Now you can share your experience. You can put it on the chat, or you can put it in the comment section if you're on YouTube. And share your experience about the power manifestation, how it happened, what you felt, did you move the coconut. And for all those who were successful in moving the coconut, congratulations, you have manifested the power. Even if you felt some vibrations and slight movements, that's perfectly fine. It's a good start. As you manifest more and more, as you practice more and more, you will see that the power manifestation only becomes more and more intense and more powerful. And for those who are yet to start manifesting it, don't be disheartened. It's just a matter of time, and more you practice. It's not like you need something else because you've already been initiated. So you have that space of oneness already drilled into you. It's just a matter of manifesting it. That will happen when you complete with your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, which in turn will happen only when you manifest more and more power. So the solution itself is manifesting the powers. From manifesting the powers only, you will manifest more and more powers. That's what somebody said. The solution, if you're manifesting less powers, is you're manifest more powers. That's all. So also, it's also a time for us to head over to social media platforms and share our experiences, how this power manifestation session went. Even you can share the experience of the darshan, how you experienced it, what was it that you felt in social media, and share your experience, enriching people, inviting them also to join Paramashivoham Level 2, so that they can have the similar experience in their lives, transform their lives, and manifest the reality that they want. So with this, we now come to the end of this power manifestation session. We will now be moving to the next segment in today's day 1 of Paramashivoham Level 2. The next segment is going to be on mirror neurons. This phenomenon, even understood by modern science, will help us understand better how this whole process of Nayana Diksha, that is the initiation through long distance, happens. When we just look at Swamiji, just that one glimpse, how it transfers and transmits that intense energy of Shaktipada into our system from Swamiji. So let's now enter into this next session.
Yes. So, as all of you know by now, undoubtedly the aspect of initiation is really the most important and the most unique dimension of this Paramashivoham program. And it is really with the initiation of Swamiji that all the transformation happens inside us. And it is because of this initiation that we are able to manifest powers and that we are able to raise our consciousness and that we are able to experience so many different miracles. So as we are starting this next season of Paramashivoham, it's important that on this first day, we learn a bit more about this science of initiation, how it happens, and it will also guide us to understand how to receive and what goes on inside us when we sit in Swamiji's presence. So the science of initiation, here it is called Nayana Diksha, which means when the avatar's sight falls on us. This is the meaning of Nayana Diksha. So Nayana Diksha does not involve touch, and it can be conducted across large distances. It uses the principles of the presence of the mirror neurons that we have mentioned in the disciple, being able to reflect the energy projected by the avatar, by Swamiji. So this form of initiation begins at the level of the brain, and it leads to entrainment and coherence of the projected energy from the avatar, from Swamiji. The mirror neurons are special neurons that observe and mimic the actions of the avatar's neuron activity through seeing us. So these mirror neurons can activate and process all the observed movements or information. Our entire body can silently and without movement recreate what is happening in the avatar just through the process of observation. So, in other words, what happens is just by seeing Swamiji, our brain reflects the state and the neuronal activity that happens in Swamiji's brain. And just in this simple process, just by seeing in front of Swamiji, our brain mirrors this highest frequency, and this is how we can receive all the initiations that Swamiji gave. In fact, Swamiji in one satsang clearly explained how each different initiation is nothing but when he tunes himself and his brain into a specific frequency. So it could be by visualizing a specific yantra, for example, and that visualization will create a unique circuit in Swamiji's brain, which is reflected and reproduced in our own brain through this process of the mirroring of neurons. Okay. Now, unlike classical imitation, mirror neurons can activate and process all the observed movements or information without the physical act of imitation. So, in other words, there's nothing for us to do to receive the initiation. The mirror neurons will by themselves reproduce the activity that we are witnessing. The mirror neurons are the neurons that are responsible for making us personally experience something that we witness. So we have described this in the case of initiation, but this happens even in literally all aspects of life. When we witness someone running, our brain experiences what the person who is running experience, and this happens to absolutely all other things. Now, when a disciple watches totally absorbed, and when the same activity is replicated in his brain, the same kind of electrical and neurological impulses are activated in his brain. Just by gazing into the avatar's eyes, you are in the space of completion, because Swamiji, being the embodiment of the perpetual and the complete completion, just by gazing at Swamiji, we can experience, and our brain experiences, factually experiences the space of completion that Swamiji resides in. Mirroring the same neurons makes us experience the cognition, the energy, and the inner space of an incarnation. Okay? So that is why this whole aspect of initiation is the most powerful and the most important dimension of this Paramashivoham. And that is why we insist for everyone to join in this two-way video conferencing and not to miss the darshan at the end of the day, because this is the moment when Swamiji reprograms our body. It reprograms all our muscle memories and our bio memories, which are the subtle memories within our body that store all the patterns, all the cognitions, and all the life experiences that we have gathered over so many years. And in the darshan and in this process of Nayana Diksha, in this process of initiation and through these mirror neurons, Swamiji reprograms our memories. And so all the work that we have done throughout the day, and all this completion, all these powerful cognitions that we have manifested through this initiation, they will become permanent in our memories, in our body. So we are not just working for something that is going to be temporary or that is going to be superficial, but with the power of Swamiji's initiation, it becomes a permanent transformation, which is recorded inside our body and which we do not need to remember. Okay, so it's much beyond our mind. This is something that happens at the deeper levels of our body. Even without much effort from our side, our very biomemory awakens to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness. This is why ultimately we always receive much more than the work that we put in. This is what Swamiji has repeated multiple times. We may be working just on some basic completion, just looking into our past and doing whatever we can, whatever we are able to do within our own capacity, but the results will be 1,000, if not 1,000,000 times more, just because of Swamiji's initiation. Okay, so I think that sets the context very clear for what initiation is, why it is important, and how it happens. Now we'll watch a very short clip that will shed more light on this science of initiation, and then we will be right back after that.
Na dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved this is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy. Look, a word, a touch. Power of initiation. Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayah. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi diksha vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat sarva prayatnena guruna dikshito bhavet. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows from the thalamus to the cortex, it sets up a powerful energy loop within the brain, which awakens the latent non-mechanical parts which we have never used before. With increasing levels of coherence, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, transform our lives, bliss and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness, visualization, creativity. It also slows the aging process and improves the immune system. Kundalini awakening, healing experience, levitation, teleportation, materialization. Experience the power of initiation through a range of exclusive programs conducted at the ashram. Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar, Birdi, Bengaluru. Contact 97422 03311 82774 90091. Visit www.nithyananda.org.
Yes. So as we have seen in this process of initiation, the non-mechanical parts of our brain are awakened and results extraordinary manifestation, and we experience health, bliss, and so many different things manifest as a consequence of this activation of the brain. Now, we'll look into a few more truths on this science of Nayana Diksha, and then we will be moving into a Kriya, and which will tremendously help us to experience Kundalini awakening. So the Nayana Diksha, as we have seen, is a direct transfer of spiritual energy by an avatar through look. Okay, so Swamiji clearly says that the difference between an enlightened being and someone who is not is that an enlightened being can play with energies at will. He has complete control over all forms of energies, and he can harness them and play them at will. Now, Diksha is the most effortless and blissful way to raise our spiritual frequency, because in this process, the avatar literally does the whole work for us. When we make this connection, we experience our unity with all of existence, which is the essence of divinity. Then we understand that we ourselves are also divine. So many of you may have experienced this during the power manifestation also. Just by experiencing oneness with Swamiji, we in turn experience oneness with the whole. We experience oneness with everything and everyone that exists. Because of this connection, now through this process, the mind layer drops and we open ourselves to receive the energy of the universe through the energy of space, Akasha. As we have already mentioned, this process is much deeper than the mind. And in fact, Swamiji clearly says that we are a body and a consciousness. We do not actually have a mind, and the mind by itself does not have an existence. Actually, the mind is an action. The mind is the compulsive thinking that that keeps us bound with all the patterns that we have. Now, melting into a deep mood of gratitude and devotion, we receive the beautiful return flow of divine compassion and the uplifting of our consciousness. So gratitude and devotion is the best attitude to connect, to relate with the master, and to receive all the initiations and all the initiations and whatever Swamiji infuses in our body and consciousness. Now, entanglement by itself can change our brain and can literally physically rewire our brain. The benefits of entanglement are not limited to intangible sensations or well-being, but it raises our inner frequency, and that can produce profound changes in our brain. So there have been multiple studies conducted on this, and that have proven that initiation and the awakening of the Kundalini energy and of the third eye have physical impact on our brain, which literally rewires our brain. So now, as all of us are beginning this Paramashivoham, this is what we are going to be experiencing: a physical mutation, a physical activation and transformation of our brain, and we will be awakening new powers and capabilities and aptitudes within our brain. And this happens not only when we sit for Swamiji's darshan, but even during each session of power manifestation, whenever we connect with Swamiji through the space of oneness. Okay, so I think that sets the context clear on what happens to us when we connect with Swamiji, why it is so important, what is the impact, and what are the consequences, side effects. I think we have covered it all. Now, if you still have any doubts or questions, you can let us know in the Zoom chat. Otherwise, we will be moving on and we will be starting a Kriya, a Nitya Kriya, and which is an initiation into Kundalini awakening.
Yes. So this is after this Jnana session on what is the mirror neuron effect, how the whole Nayana Diksha, the science of Nayana Diksha functions. Let us now enter into another section, the next round, which is going to be a Nitya Kriya, which is a gift directly from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for all of us. And Swamiji has actually given 108, minimum 108 Kriyas, various different types of kriyas, which are very useful and very powerful if we perform, if we do them, practice them regularly. So whatever is the objective of that kriya, let's say that a particular kriya is meant to cure, let's say, a sleep disorder, or it's meant to cure diabetes or cancer, or it is meant to impart certain kind of a healthy, powerful cognition inside us. It is meant to make us active. Whatever it is Swamiji's promise. Just practice it 21 days continuously, regularly, intensely, and authentically, and the objective will be achieved. We will manifest whatever is the objective of that particular Nitya Kriya. It is one of the most powerful gifts directly from Swamiji to the planet Earth. And just to give you a short introduction, what is Nitya Kriya and how does it actually work? So there's a constant flow of energy that happens continuously in the body. So, and this flow of energy, this energy flow happens through what is called as nadis or energy channels. And there are 72,000 total number of nadis in our body. So this whole network of these energy channels, the nadis, makes up the energy circuit of the body. And this whole circuit, the energy circuit, is governed by the Kundalini energy, Kundalini Shakti. This is the energy that flows through the nadis, through the energy channels. This Kundalini energy is the immense potential energy present in each of us that acts like a water pump and helps complete this energy circuit. It continuously pumps energy into this whole circuit, the circuit of the 72,000 nadis in our entire system that keeps us alive, functioning, active. So if there is a disturbance, let's say, in this energy circuit at any level, in any part of the body, in any part of the circuit, there is an impediment in the energy flow into the rest of the body, which results in the onset of a disease or a disorder or a disturbance in the affected organ. So if there's any organ in our body where this energy flow, which is constantly happening in the body, if this energy flow is obstructed, it stops the energy flow to the rest of the system and creates what we call as a disease or an impediment or an ailment in that particular, a disturbance in that particular organ. So that is the what we can say, the Hindu medicinal definition of disease, how diseases manifest, how the ailments in various parts of the body manifest. So before even their physical manifestation, they start to get manifested at the energy level, where this energy flow starts getting obstructed. The Kundalini energy can no longer be pumped through that organ to the rest of the body. And this impediment itself then leads to a physical manifestation of the disease or an ailment with respect to that particular region or that particular organ in the body. So these Nitya Kriyas, what do? They are powerful tools which help remove these energy blockages in any part, but wherever they are caused, restoring the life energy flow. The flow of the life energy, Kundalini Shakti, the prana that flows through the body, it restores that energy flow which was obstructed in that particular organ. So when the body is aligned in certain postures during the kriyas, the energy block is removed and the wiring of the circuit or the plumbing is realigned. Basically, it's like fixing the plumbing, right? So it realigns the energy flow. It mends whatever has to be mended, it has to be corrected, wherever the blockages are, it removes all those blockages, restores the system, and restores the energy flow. And once the energy flow is restored, any physical manifestation of the disease also starts getting healed and gets healed permanently. So this is the entire science of Nitya Kriyas. And there are various Kriyas meant for different uh, diseases, of course, but fundamentally they act on different organs and remove different blockages, different kinds of blockages which may manifest in various areas of our system. That is how these different kriyas we have been designed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And each kriya consists of various body postures, the asanas, pranayamas, that is the breathing techniques, and the combination of all these together constitutes a particular kriya. So this Nitya Kriya today that we are going to learn in this session is one very special Nitya Kriya which would manifest clarity and emotional stability inside us. Emotional stability can be described as a non-reactive, composed state of mind, and or having a balanced and compassionate response either to a person or life situation. That can be called as emotional stability. A very composed, compassionate response to the outer reality. When any emotion or emotions arise, typically, the state of being of an emotionally stable person is not affected by either positive or negative emotions. It's like an equanimity. Whatever happens externally, whether the negative emotions are rising or positive emotions are rising, the state of being of an emotionally stable person doesn't really get affected. It remains calm, composed, with a compassionate response mechanism towards whatever is happening. A very balanced response mechanism. So this particular Nitya Kriya that we are going to learn fundamentally consists of 4 parts. That's all. 4 things. First is Vajrasana. So you will be sitting in Vajrasana throughout this Nitya Kriya. Second is the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. That is the breathing technique, the Nadi Shodhana. We will be telling you what that is, how to perform it. Third is the Trishula Kumbhaka, another breathing technique. And the fourth is Trinetra Kumbhaka, which is yet another type of pranayama or the breathing technique. Or just these 4 techniques together constitute this kriya. So let's go through these steps one by one. Before we enter into the actual learning of the kriya, a short disclaimer. This technique is not intended to be a substitute for the professional medical diagnosis or treatment. Individuals with any type of medical condition, the elderly, children below 14, women who are pregnant or suspect they may be pregnant are advised to seek professional medical advice before practicing this technique. Viewers who are not on two-way video conferencing are cautioned that they may be practicing these techniques at their own risk. So now let's enter into the first step, that is the Vajrasana technique. We will be projecting the posture, the Vajrasana, the slide for all of your reference as well. So with knees, ankles, and big toes touching the ground, stand in a kneeling position. Now sit with the heels under your buttocks and sit in this asana for at least 30 seconds so you get settled into this asana. So we'll be projecting this for all of you. Even the pramana from the Shastras, the Giranda Samhita, is being projected, which is the scriptural reference, the original scriptural reference for this asana. Simply sitting with your legs folded on your knees with your heels under your buttocks. You may rest your hands on your knees and breathe gently, slowly and deeply. And settle your body into this asana. Any resistances that your body feels discomfort with it, relax all the tension that you're feeling, because we will be sitting in this asana until we perform the whole kriya, all the steps. Make sure you're comfortable. Keep your back straight. Mostly in this asana, your back will naturally become straight. So next step, that is the Nadi Shodhana Pranayama or the Nadi Shuddhi technique. So how to perform? Sit in the same posture, the Vajrasana, continue sitting that way. Now inhale slowly through the left nostril. Retain the breath inside as long as you can, comfortably, and then exhale through the right nostril. Now inhale slowly through the right nostril. Retain the breath inside as long as you can, comfortably, and exhale through the left nostril. So this is one round of Nadi Shuddhi, Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. You inhale through the left nostril, then hold the breath inside, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, again hold the breath inside and exhale through the left nostril. Then again you continue, inhaling through the left, holding, exhaling through the right, inhaling through the right, holding and exhaling through the left. So continue doing these rounds of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama for a couple of minutes. Let's begin. Yes. So now, after this Nadi Shodhana technique, next step is the Trishula Kumbhaka. Now, what is Trishula Kumbhaka? In this Kumbhaka, or in this technique, inhale through both the nostrils as well as the mouth simultaneously. Then hold the breath as long as you can, judiciously, comfortably. And then exhale through the nostrils slowly and relax. Basically, you will inhale both through the mouth and the nostrils, then hold the breath inside as long as you can comfortably, and then exhale only through the nostrils. Then relax. And after that, again, inhaling through both nostrils and the mouth, holding it inside, and then exhaling through the nostrils. Then relaxing. So these rounds, let's now continue doing the Trishula Kumbhaka for a couple of minutes. Let's begin. Yes. So now relax. Now I'll be moving to the last fourth step, which is the Trinetra Kumbhaka. Now, carefully pay attention. All right. So we will be moving now to the Trinetra Kumbhaka. How to perform this Kumbhaka? First, inhale through the left nostril. Then hold the breath as long as you can judiciously. Then, without exhalation, inhale through the right nostril and hold the breath as long as you can judiciously. Again, without exhaling, inhale through both the nostrils and hold the breath as long as you can judiciously. And then exhale through the left nostril, the same nostril where you first inhale. So I'll repeat. You will inhale through the left nostril, then hold the breath inside. You can close the left nostril while you're holding the breath. Then, without exhaling, you now inhale through the right nostril also. Again, you can close both the nostrils and hold the breath inside. Now, again, without exhaling, now inhale through both the nostrils and hold. And then finally, exhale through the left nostril. This is one round. Again, you can repeat. Inhale through the left, hold, inhale through the right, hold, inhale through both, hold, and then exhale through the left. And when you're holding the breath, visualize as if you're holding on your third eye, where your third eye is. You will see the impact, the kind of energy gush that will happen in your system. It's a very powerful pranayama. Swami himself teaches the Trinetra Kumbhaka in all his programs. It's a very powerful technique to not just awaken your third eye, but make it literally active in that very moment. You'll see the kind of Kundalini Shakti flowing in your system and the completion you will be experiencing in that moment. So let's now begin performing the Trinetra Kumbhaka. Yes. You can now relax. So this was just a glimpse, just a little taste of this Kriya. So once you start practicing it regularly and do it every day, and you can take some time, you can take 15 minutes, 20 minutes to finish this entire Kriya and do it regularly, at least for 21 days continuously. And if you give a break, you start all over again. And make sure you do it continuously without break for 21 days. You'll see how clarity and emotional stability will become a part of your system and will simply manifest through you. There's one small exercise that will do after this Kriya in the end, before we move to the next section. So this exercise, what you have to do is look in and pen down all the incidents where you asked yourself if you were qualified and degraded yourself. Let's all take a pen and paper and start penning down all the incidents where you asked yourself if you were qualified. Let's say life was showering something on you, some opportunities were coming on your way, but instead of jumping into it and deciding to expand, you shrank, you started having this self-doubt and started asking yourself this question, if you were really qualified for it, and hence degraded yourself at that moment. Just try to think, go into your past and think, where all have you done this kind of thing? Let's all pen down such incidents.
Yes. So I hope that you all have completed the assignment. And remember that from now onwards, it's all about deciding to always accept life. Always accepting life in whichever way, in whichever forms it comes to us without degrading ourselves. Okay? So I hope that you all had a powerful experience of this Kriya. And now we will be moving further in today's sessions. And we will begin a very important segment. We are going to start looking into the science of chakras. And throughout the next 20 days, we will be having further revelations on the 7 chakras. And according to the theme of the day, we might be looking into a specific chakra in particular, depending on what we will be working on. Now, today we'll have an introduction, brief introduction on the 7 chakras, what blocks these chakras, how to awaken them, and we will be watching a short clip, video, Jnana video, where Swamiji reveals the science of chakras. I'm sure most of us all nowadays know about these and these centers. But the thing is, we cannot awaken our chakras just by mere visualization and some of the common techniques that are spread by the modern spirituality. So there is a deeper science that involves consciousness and that involves tuning our thought currents and changing the way we exist to open these chakras and harness their power. So we'll be getting into this, and after this video, we will be performing the Nitya Dhyan meditation revealed by Swamiji, and we will be working on each of these 7 chakras. Okay, so now let us see what Swamiji has to reveal on this science of the chakras and how to awaken them. Let us watch.
Incarnation is a person who makes the ultimate spiritual truth psychologically easy to practice in every age. Listen. Every age the human being's psychology changes. Your fears changes. Your love changes. Your greed changes. Your pain changes. Your difficulties changes. Your comforts changes. See, the time of Rama, the fear of people is animals, demons. That is why he has to be all the time with a bow and arrow, and he has to show himself as the master of bow and arrow. But now we don't need bow and arrow, because through bow and arrow I can't protect any of you. Forget about protecting me. I can't protect any of you, because our fears have changed. Our pains have changed. It is no more the wild animals threatening us. We are threatening their existence. It is no more our fear. Our fears have changed. Demons don't come with a big teeth. They come with Obi-Wan. No, I am not saying all Obi-Wans are demons. Listen. So our fears have changed. Our pains have changed. Our comforts have changed. Our way of thinking has changed. In every age, please listen. If the 7 items change, means our greed, our fear, our concerns, worries, and the way what we think as love, and the comparison, the way we compare, and our identity, and our satisfaction of life, means our lifestyle. These seven, all these seven are related to your seven energy centers, chakras. If these seven changes, all these seven changes, one age has changed, one yuga is over.
You see, you have 4 levels of organs. Listen very carefully. 4 levels of organs. Organ which is seen by everyone, like a hand, leg. Even these are organs as per yogic physiology. We call it anga, because no other English word I am using the word organ. Then internal organ, kidney, liver, intestine, brain for some people, heart for very few people. That is a second level, internal organ. Then third, intra-organ, that is vak, the 7 chakras, third eye. How many of you are understanding, able to catch up what I am saying? Then the 4th item, this is the main important thing, extraordinary organs. It grows literally like organ. Listen, lightsaber, how you show, you have that light and play, literally like that, from your hand you grow 10 feet tall light beam. From your eyes you grow 10 feet, 20 feet light beam. You can physically see, understand. When it becomes strong, you can even physically show to others. Listen carefully. Organ, hands, leg, your eyes, ears. Internal organ, liver, kidney, intestine. Intra-organ, 7 chakras, vak, third eye. Extraordinary organs. The extraordinary organs you have to grow. Growing that extraordinary organs is a conscious process. Two steps are involved in that growing. One, unclutching, means removing all these clusters, coming to the restful awareness, nirvikalpa samadhi. Second, operating our mind based on integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching as a thought current. Understand? Integrity, when it becomes your thought current, this 4 principle is the foundation of the whole Vedic software, agamic software. Listen carefully. Thinking in the language of integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching. Continuously, even internally, is a methodology to grow these extraordinary organs. these extraordinary organs only are used to pass a command, sankalpa, will, and manifest, play with nature, expressing this ashtakanma powers. Stambana, mohana, vasya, vidveshana, uchchadana, agrushana, marana. Means agitating, stopping, mesmerizing, making it obey, or destroying it. Any of this. These powers you can manifest on the nature. Panchatattva means air, water, fire, earth and space, just by gestures. Just by gestures. Listen carefully. Your thought current develops your organs. I can give you 1000 evidence for this statement. Your thought currents develops your organs. Continuously, if you think in the language of integrity, for example, even if you missed class by 1 minute, internally declaring to yourself, oh, I am completing for this non-integrity, and I am declaring to myself that I am getting back to my integrity space and making sure I will not do this missing integrity again. You have 7 oceans and 7 hills in your body. We call it 7 lokas. 7 ocean, 7 hill. In Sanskrit we call it 7 lokas. There is nothing but 7 chakras. 7 chakras only called as 7 lokas. Stretching all of them and aligning to the cosmic geometry. Stretching all the 7 chakras and aligning it to cosmic geometry makes you feel intense prana of life. Prana means cosmic currency. You can use the prana to manifest powers, manifest love, manifest anything you want. That is cosmic currency. Actually, a prana-filled being only will always be radiating smile. It is actually overflowing prana keeps you in constant smile and romance with life. If your prana is less and you try to romance, it will be such an ugly romance. If your prana is overflowing, you will romance with everything exists. You will be smiling with everything. You will be relating with everything. Smiling at everything. You will not have that question, what is there to smile? What is there not to smile? What is there to smile and hug is not the question. What is there not to smile and not to hug? live and experience thoughtless space. There is a space below your heart center, above the navel center, Anandagandha chakra, where all the 21 chakras, above 7, middle 7, below 7, all the 21 chakras merge in. In that Anandagandha space, remember you are Paramashiva. What you feel as Paramashiva, what you feel as I and Paramashiva is one and the same. With that decision to cognize Paramashivoham, Paramashanta Swarupa, Paramashivoham, he will manifest more and make you cognize you don't need thoughts and thought currents to run your life. Without thoughts and thought currents, just by directly manifesting his intuition and Paramashanta Swarupa, you become more and more efficient, more and more energetic, more and more alive, more and more spiritual, more and more strong, more and more enlightened. I gave one example. Body is mortal, consciousness is immortal. Deep down, what you believe as you, what is your inner software beliefs, that is going to impact your internal organ. Intra-organ means chakras. That is going to impact your intra-organ and internal organ and body. Beautifully, Krishna says, the consciousness can neither be killed, nor be burned, or be made wet. The great qualities of consciousness should be your cognition about you. Consciously decide to program, meditate, contemplate, declare to yourself, you are consciousness, Paramashiva. Even with you, behave yourself as Paramashiva. Even with you, behave yourself as Paramashiva. That is the highest integrity to Paramashiva. Understand? If you think you have something other than Paramashiva, you abuse Paramashiva. How can anything other than Paramashiva exist? Then you are more powerful than Paramashiva. He is the only Purusha. No other Purusha exists other than Paramashiva.
People ask me, what happens to you when you activate your third eye? Actually, I can't say. You can't explain to a born blind man what happens to him when he gets the vision. How much ever you try, you can't explain all the dimensions. Actually, when you activate the third eye, only then the real vision about the life happens to you. You start seeing the reality. You start seeing the truth as it is. Seeing only with two eyes and living, making decisions. Seeing through the third eye, living and making decisions. These two lifestyles can never be compared. I can't even say, with the awakening of the third eye, you will get a lot of intuition power or other spiritual powers. No. Let me be very honest. When you awaken the third eye, your whole life will be different. What ordinary people call as intuition will be your lifestyle. what individuals call as spiritual powers, that will be your lifestyle. It is not easy to describe the difference. I am telling you, the truths about the third eye was never believed by mass because it seems too good to be true. Too good to be true. When I declared, if your third eye is awakened, you can see with closed eyes. Your ordinary two eyes are not required for seeing or perceiving, recognizing things. People felt it was too good to be true. When I declared at the age of 12, when I had the third eye awakening, with closed eyes I was able to see 360 degree. People really felt it was too good to be true. When your third eye is awakened, not just your intuition will be awakened. Just understand this one example. A person who is standing in a road and seeing both sides. How much he can see? He may be able to see 100 meter this side, 100 meter this side. But if a person is standing on the 10th floor and seeing the same road, he can see 1 kilometer this side, 1 kilometer that side. So a person who is standing on the 10th floor, if he says a lorry is coming or a Benz car is coming, the person who is standing on the ground, he will think, no, it is not there. How can he say it is coming? Few minutes, it will come. So the person who is standing on the ground will think the person who is standing on the 10th floor is having intuition. It is not intuition, it is in tune with the reality. When your third eye is awakened, you will be able to see everything from the higher plane. So you will be in tune with the reality. People ask me, can it help me in my material growth? I tell you, it will help you in everything. In your health, you will be able to see through your body. I have seen so many siddhas. They will just scan their body with closed eye. They know where the problem is and heal it. These powers of awakening third eye will help you to achieve health, and not only you will be able to diagnose, you will be able to just command your body to get back to health, because the third eye is the seat of willpower. When Kundalini is activated there, when third eye is activated there, to tell you honestly, the moment third eye is activated, Kundalini is activated, alive in your third eye, you can get anything you will. That is why it is called Anya Chakra. Your will be honored by the cosmos. Your will be honored by the cosmos. When I utter through words, it looks too good to be true. But life itself is too good to be true.
Yes. So with this, we have an introduction on the chakras and their role And especially in particular, the third eye, which Swamiji reveals, is the Raja Chakra, the king of all the chakras. And in fact, it is known in the power manifestation science that when the third eye completely opens, all the other chakras also open. We can keep this in mind. As we are coming towards the end of the day, we will be moving a bit quickly. And as we have to complete the meditation before we end, we will be having a short introduction on the 7 chakras so that you all know about them, as you will need to know about them for the meditation that we are going to be doing. So I'll be projecting on the screen what the 7 chakras are. At the base of the spine, the Muladhara, which is the root center, and just above it is the Swadhisthana chakra, the being center. And then at your navel is the Manipuraka chakra. At the level of your heart is the Anahata. At the dip of your throat is the Vishuddhi. In between your eyebrows is the Agnya chakra, and on top of your head is the Sahasrara. Okay. Now, these chakras are associated with certain emotions. The Muladhara is associated with greed and lust, and it is unlocked when we drop the fantasies and welcome reality. The Swadhisthana is blocked by fear, and it unlocks when we face the fear. The Manipuraka chakra is associated with worry and unlocks when we stop worrying about our worries. We'll be exploring all these topics, of course, much more as we move forward in this Paramashivoham. Now we are just having an overview before entering into the meditation. The Anahata is connected to seeking attention and love, and it expresses when we express selfless love. The Vishuddhi is associated with comparison, and it flowers when we express our uniqueness. The Agnya is blocked by ego and seriousness, and opens with innocence, simplicity, and similar quality. And the Sahasrara is associated with discontentment and flowers with gratitude. Okay, so that's a short introduction on the 7 chakras. That is more than enough for now. And we are going to be entering into the Nitya Dhyan meditation, and we will be awakening each of these chakras one by one. The Nitya Dhyan is one of the most powerful meditation that Swamiji has revealed. So I invite all of you to get ready. You can sit comfortably, make sure to be in the right space, and make sure that you are ready to enter into this meditation. And once you are ready, we will begin, and we will meet with all of you right after that.
The meditation process.
Just give us a moment.
the meditation process, life bliss meditation, the meditation process which creates the perpetual completion in your system. I give you a few minutes, please settle down and adjust yourself, make yourself comfortable. Then I lead you step by step. Yes. The first step, please understand, first step of the process is chaotic breathing, means awakening and arising the prana, life energy level in your body to its peak possibility. It is the most dynamic aspect. You can put your hands on the hip and start breathing as deep as possible and as powerfully as possible. It's like a hyperventilating you. That's all, nothing else. Hyperventilating. I can show you. Use your whole body to breathe. The first step is 7 minutes. If you want, you can sit on your heels with knees and feet together in Vajrasana, or you can sit comfortably. But use your whole body and breathe. Use your whole body and breathe. I can demonstrate by myself. See here. Use your whole body and breathe as deeply as possible and as powerfully as possible, but as comfortably as possible. Let your whole body become alive. Let the hyperventilation happen in you. Be sincere as much as you can. Do it as long as you are comfortable. Just don't increase your high blood pressure if you are high blood pressure, do it mildly, comfortably. Others do it sincerely, authentically. Now move to the next step. Intense humming. Sit in the same way, either sitting on your knees or sit comfortably, but hum as intensely as possible. Let your whole awareness be with the humming sound. It's almost like if you put your mouth into empty vessel and create a vibration, how it will be same way. Hum as intensely as possible. Let your whole body vibrate with that humming sound. Possible, as intensely as possible. As loudly as possible, as deeply as possible. awareness to the 7 energy centers in your body. I'll guide you step by step. First, the root of the spine. Visualize yourself a powerful, bright sun in your root center, the root of the spine. Be in the space of restful awareness. Now, bring your awareness to the spleen center, the spleen area. Visualize yourself as a powerful light, the spleen area. Bring yourself to the navel center. See yourself in your navel center as a powerful light. Now, bring your awareness to the heart center. Center of the heart. Visualize yourself as a powerful light. Now, bring your awareness to the throat center, Vishuddhi chakra. Now, bring your awareness to the third eye, between both the eyes, Ajna chakra. See yourself as a powerful light on the third eye. Bring your awareness to the crown center. The top of your head, Sahasrara chakra. See yourself as a light on the crown center. With my integrity and authenticity, I bless you all. Let you all experience Kundalini awakening. Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Now, just relax, sit in the space of unclutched. Decide to yourself, you will sit in the space of perpetual completion. Any incompletion comes up, complete and drop them. Be in the space of perpetual completion. Any doubt, fear, powerlessness comes up in you, distractions comes up in you, complete them and drop them. Be in the space of perpetual completion, unclutched. I bless you all and initiate all of you. Let your Kundalini Shakti be intensely awakened. Let your brain mirror the neuron activities of an incarnation, the peak possibility. Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya.
கருணார்ணவமாய் கருதக்கதினல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவமீதா சிவன் இதய பதியாமொரு மறுமத்தலம் பதியாமவனதிலே பதிவாரொளி மலையாய் நிதம் அருணாச்சலமெனவே ஜோதியும் ஈசனினால் நின்னமரர் ஏற்றி வழிபட்ட நாள் மாசி சிவராத்திரி அம்மக்கு தந்தி உருவாயும் ஒளிகிரியாக தங்களருளால் உலகம் தங்குவதற்கன்று இறைவன் சித்தனென என்றும் எனதுள்ளே பொங்கி ஒளிரும் துவைப்பல் போகமொடு என்றுள்ளே தகையவியலால் பொல்லாவினைகள் புகழீது இல்லாததுவாம் எது கண்ணுறலால் எல்லாரருணாச்சலமாம் இதுவே எல்லாரருணாச்சலமாம் இதுவே தெரியலை உற்று கண்ணுற்றால் கருத்தினால் ஊற கருதினால் உண்மை வருத்தமுறாது வராத வேதாந்த அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் பார்க்குமுண்டாமே அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் பார்க்குமுண்டாமே யோசனை மூன்றாம் நித்தலவாசற்கு வாசருதி கையாதியும் பாசமில் சாயுச்சியம் பயக்கும் ஈசனம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே ஈசனம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே
என்றுமே அறமோரன்பர்க்கு இருப்பிடமித்தனம்தான் ஒன்றுவாக்கென பின்னாலும் உண்மை பன்னோல் பொன்னி ஒன்றுராத மொழியும் தீயோர் உடன் ஒரு கணத்தின் தங்கி குன்று அருளை ஈசன் கோபமெந்தனல் குன்று அருளை ஈசன் கோபமெந்தனல்
கருணார்ணவமாய் கருதக்கதி நல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவமேதா அதுவே தலம் அருணாச்சலம் தலம் யாவிலும் அதிகம் அது பூமியின் இதயம் அறி அதுவே சிவன் இதய பதியாமொரு மறுமத்தலம் பதியாமவன் அதிலே பதிவானொளி மலையாய் நிதம் அருணாச்சலமெனவே ஆதி அருணாச்சல பேரற்புதலிங்கத்துருக்கள் ஆதிநாள் மார்கையில் ஆதிரை அஜோதியையும் ஈசனை மாமரர் ஏற்றி வழிபட்ட நாள் மாசி சிவராத்திரி அம்மக்கு தந்தி உருவாயும் மொழி நந்துகிரியாக தங்களருளால் உலகம் தோன்றுவதற்கன்று நன்குறைவன் சித்தனென என்றும் எனதுள்ளே பொங்கி ஒளிருந்து வைப்பல் போதமொடு என்றுள்ளே எல்லா உலகும் பகையவியலால் பொல்லாவினைகள் குணமாய் புகழேது இல்லாததுவாம் எது கண்ணுறலால் எல்லாரருணாச்சலமாம் இதுவே எல்லாரருணாச்சலமாம் இதுவே ஒரு தெரியலை உற்று கண்ணுற்றால் கருத்தினால் ஊற கருதினால் உண்மை வருத்தமுறாது வராத வேதாந்த அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் பார்க்குண்டாமே அறுத்த விஞ்ஞானம் பார்க்குண்டாமே யோசனை மூன்றாம் இத்தலவாசற்கு வாசருதி கையாதியும் பாசமில் சாயுச்சியம் பயக்கும் ஈசனம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே ஈசனம் என்றன் ஆணையினானே
என்றுமே அலமோரன்பர்க்கு இருப்பிடமித்தனந்தான் ஒன்றுவாக்கென பின்னாமும் உண்மை பந்தோல் பொன்னேன் ஒன்றுராத மொழியும் தீயோர் உரன் ஒரு கடத்தின் தங்கி குன்றுரு அருளை ஈசன் கோபமெந்தனல் விழாதே குன்றுரு அருளை ஈசன் கோபமெந்தனல் விழாதே குன்றுரு அருளை ஈசன் கோபமெந்தனல் விழாதே
கருணார்ணவமாய் கருதக் கதிநல்கும் அருணாச்சல சிவமே.
I bless you all. Let you all experience the complete completion with yourself and others. Let you all be the space of perpetual completion. Let you all be the space of perpetual possibility. Let you all be the space of perpetual living enlightenment. Let you all be the space of perpetual living Advaita. I request every one of you, please practice this life bliss meditation every day. The guiding music is available for free download in our website. You can download this music with voice guided. The guided CD is available in our website for free download. I request all of you to download this guided meditation CD from our website and practice this meditation every day and experience the happiness dose of happiness in your life. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
Yes, we are done after this powerful meditation. I request all the participants to stay with us for just a few more minutes, maybe just 5 more minutes, and we will conclude. We have been a little bit over time today, but we have been able to cover some of the very important sessions of this Paramashivoham with the Shiva Diksha, Nayana Diksha, and this introduction to the science of the chakras. And we are going to conclude for the day with a very short, very rapid round of power manifestation. I hope that you are all excited, and we'll get right into it. You can just get your object, your coconut, lemon, apple, whatever object that you are manifesting the power with. And we will be getting right into this round of power manifestation. You can sit and keep the object in your palm. Very simple. We are all going to declare for the object to roll towards the left side of our palm. Okay, so remember to keep your palm very straight and keep the object at the center. Declare for the object to roll to the left side. Okay, you can start manifesting as I am talking. You can start chanting the Mahavakya and connect with Swamiji in your inner space. Experience this space of oneness. I know that many of you have already experienced this power manifestation, have already succeeded many times. You can just enter into that space and start manifesting. Continuously chant the Mahavakya and connecting with Swamiji in oneness and connecting with the object through the third eye. Declare for the object to roll from your hands to the left side. We'll be playing the Mahavakya and we'll be giving 2 or 3 minutes for you to manifest. And then we will be concluding for the day.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda
Yes. So we have seen some of you rolling the coconut, some of you even multiple times. That's great. And I think that's a very, my Sangita is also saying that she has been successful. Great. Great. So many of our participants have become masters in this power. That's great. And I think that's a very beautiful way to end the day with a successful power manifestation. We have been a bit we have taken a bit more time, so we are going to end now. It's already 11:30 in New York, and we all have to make sure that we are there tomorrow for the yoga session. So we are going to conclude and have some nice, have a good rest, and make sure to be there tomorrow for the yoga session, and we will be meeting you all. So to conclude, let us all sit straight, the back, neck, and with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line, connecting with Swamiji inside us. We'll be concluding with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Yes, thank you all. Thank you for being here today, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Nithyananda.
Shivo